as a reminder, this is our A-Plan coaching continuum, and it's there in order from purest form of coaching up here in the top. The red line is, nothing below this line is what we at A-Plan consider coaching, or International Coaches Federation, right? So ICF and A-Plan say that advice is not coaching, advice with questions. Well, have you considered quitting your job? That's kind of advice disguised as a question. Well, I had another client who was in your exact same situation and they quit their job. That sure can sound a lot like advice. So we ask that you not do that, because we want to help the client come up with their own new possibilities, their own solutions, their own desires and action plans for the future. But once in a while, we do consider that it is still coaching. It's above that red line to teach a new technique. And so that's what I want to talk about next is, what do we teach specifically at A-Plan? What do we invite and recommend that you teach to your clients? And the most important thing we teach our clients is how to use coaching to their greatest benefit. I just launched with a new client this morning, and I don't coach very often anymore, but I still love it. And when I'm not selling A-Plan, which is my primary focus, I do still want to be coaching so that I am leading you all, not from I used to do that perspective, but I'm still in it right here beside you. And I'm on the app and the dashboard. And, I shared coaching commitments. I shared screen this morning. And wow, I love those coaching commitments. I just think they're brilliantly written to help the client get the most possible benefit. And they're written as an invitation, right? We invite you to commit to co-creating a huge result that will make a permanent and significant, dramatic and permanent and significant difference in your life, right? We invite them into that. We invite them to dedicate a lot of time to the coaching and to treat their coaching as important as any important meeting, as one of their most important meetings, and to engage with us as one of their most important relationships during the time of the coaching. So, as is, our recommendation, as is our procedure, please always review those verbally at the start of your engagement. And if people are, most of the time they say yes on that first call because they're all excited, or it's their launch call, their second call. But if over time they stop showing up, or they stop putting anything in the dashboard before sessions, or they stop doing the homework that they said they were going to do, you can return to these coaching commitments and say, hey, remember at the beginning when you committed to participate fully? Can I still count on you for that? Because I want you to get the most possible benefit from our coaching. And it doesn't look to me like you're getting that benefit anymore. I'm here to help you get that benefit. So that's the most important thing. If you do nothing else in your teaching of your clients, I hope you will teach them to optimize their coaching experience. The second, and it's baked into our app, is gratitude and celebration. There's a ton of neuroscience on this. It's in the curated content library. It helps not only mood, but lowers blood pressure, lowers insomnia, lowers heart rate. I mean, there are so many physical health benefits to gratitude and celebration, as well as mental health. Acceptance, right? Telling the truth, accepting what is. Byron Katie even says we can love what is. She says that most human suffering is caused by resisting what is. Sometimes we also call this serenity. So I think it's a very powerful tool if you've got a client that is consistently resisting their reality. mentor Lynn Twist says, what we resist persists. So it can be wonderful to teach your clients acceptance, serenity. Fourth, responsibility. This is also one of our core values as an organization, right? To not be a victim, to have an internal locus of control rather than an external locus of control by asking, how did I co-create this? Sure, it's never, well, it's rarely 100% our creation, but I think it's useful to interact with life as if I am 100% responsible. And we could do a whole session on victim point of view, victim mentality versus responsible, but that's a very powerful tool if you've got a client stuck in the victim triangle. 5, intention setting. Again, very much built into the app. Help your clients get clear about what they want. And as I know you've all seen in your own lives and in the lives of your clients, Michael Counts always says, a goal well defined is a goal half achieved. He did not author that statement, but it's a good one. Habits, same thing. The app is designed based on the neuroscience of habits. When we put our attention on something, the 12-second rule came out of Berkeley, Dr. Rick Hansen. If we put our mind on something new, that creates new neural pathways, new habits. Invite your clients to create new habits. Anything can be a habit. Even our mood can be a habit. Our posture can be a habit. How much money we make is really a whole set of habits. 7th, our identity, right? I identify as a white woman, a mother, a wife, a South Dakotan, an MBA. So in which ways does that identity serve me and not serve me? Physiology and mind-body awareness. So this is everything from helping clients understand the neuroscience of their brains, fight, flight, or freeze, that we lose access to complex thought and our prefrontal cortex when we're in that red zone, and the importance of gratitude, meditation, exercise, physical touch for helping us stay in that blue zone where we can access our complex thought and our prefrontal cortex. Measurement, right? This is also built into the app, tracking our micro accomplishments. If you have a client who wants to change a habit, invite them to measure it and track it. Again, this could be tracking inner peace. Just give yourself a score every day. A scale of 1 to 10, 10 being ultimate peace, my desired state, 1 being completely stressed out. I didn't have a moment of peace all day. Our intentions and our tracking, I've never seen this not work, will move in the direction of our goals with regular daily or even weekly tracking. A lot of research behind this. So that was a very quick flyby, but as I've said, most of these are proven by science. There's research about most of these. They're all proven by my experience. I'm guessing yours as well. I'm going to leave our last 3 minutes for comments and questions. This is what I invite you to teach your clients as coaches. Questions or comments? John.
Sarah, this is such a great refresher. I hear you speaking these things, and light bulbs are like going off in my head again. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Like, reiterate that, reemphasize that. Like that, this is the mechanics behind why what we do works. And I just so appreciate you taking the time to revisit this because it really lights me up and turns me on. So thank you.
Mm, thanks, John. And we need those reminders, right? Like you, I've been steeped in these ideas for 30 plus years, but I forget. So let's keep each other reminded. Debbie.
Yes, and I just want to say that just to let you know that I love the coaching commitments.
Mm,
They're very, very powerful, and they speak to me, especially when we're going through everything verbally. Just some feedback, because this is something that I encountered here in A Plan. And I just love it. It's very powerful for both me, the coach, and the client.
wonderful, Debbie. Thank you. I'm so glad you found them to be powerful. I know you've been coaching a long time and you just joining us. That means a lot. Any last questions or comments? You all will be in your mentor groups 2 weeks from today.